Raise your hand if you're married. None of you are married. Raise your hand if you would like to be married to your baby's father. One. The rest of you who don't plan to get married, why don't you plan to get married? I'd like to know that.
You already have your child to think about, and then a whole family to care for. You know, it's a lot of responsibility, and then you don't want the commitments.
I wouldn't want no man holding me down because I think I can make it as a single parent.
But don't you think you might need help in raising that baby from a man?
Not really. I didn't have a father. My father wasn't in the home, so you know it really male figures are not substantially important in the family.
Raise your hand if you're married.
Hey, what's going on, YouTube? How y'all doing? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jay Larone. Please go ahead, like, subscribe, and share. And that's crazy. Y'all heard that, right? In this video about these young girls who are saying that they don't really, you know, want to be married to their baby daddy, right? And this was a video that was done back in 1986, right? So these young girls back in 1986 were probably somewhere between 16, 18 years old, maybe even 19 or 20. In 1986, I was 16 years old, right? So yeah, that would make these women, you know, because I'm 53 now, so that would make these girls, you know, late 50s maybe. You know what I'm saying? Mid to late 50s. So that means their kids are in their 30s, right? You see what I'm getting at? So these women are probably grandmothers now with that mindset of, if they still had that mindset of what they had back then, you know, in 1986, saying that they didn't want to be married. They'd rather have a child but not be married, you know, whether it was from their father not being in the home or just the fact that they believe that they can't count on a man, right? Because they never really, you know, they never been around one. You see what I mean? That they can't, you know, they can't rely on a man. You know what I'm saying? It's their reasoning. You know, they don't see the value in having a man, but they do see the value in having a man for sex to produce a child. And this is the reason why the mindset of the modern woman, the women of today, are like that, because of the women from back then, from 1986, in that era, in my era. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're growing up with this mindset, man, of they don't need a man. They need one to have sex with to produce a child, but they'd rather raise a child on their own. And, you know, I saw it coming up too. You know, a lot of the girls that I went to high school with, man, you know, they had kids, and a lot of them had kids with, you know, out of wedlock. Some right when they graduated, some before they graduated high school, and they went on to have even more kids. And to this day, they're still not married. And they have kids who have kids, and they're not married. You know what I'm saying? Their grandkids are not married. You know what I'm saying? So it's a repeating cycle. You know, I can go down a list of the girls I went to high school with who have grandkids now, never got married. Their kids aren't married. Their daughter's not married. You know what I'm saying? And then they just keep producing the same cycle. You don't need a man. You don't need a man. There's no value in a man. And we see that now playing out in today's society, you know, with these women deleting their men, deleting their husband. If they do get married, they're deleting their husbands or deleting their boyfriends, you know, knocking their boyfriends upside the head. Like I keep repeating it with the bowling ball. I can't believe that woman did that, man. She hit this dude with a bowling ball, then went and rolled a strike like it was nothing. You know, the value being placed on guys' head today is, you know what I'm saying, it's low value. Now, of course, yeah, there are men out there who, you know, are not pulling their weight. Of course, you know, you have the guys out there who are not doing anything. You have the guys out there who are just, you know, bombing it up. You know what I mean? But why are they being chosen? Why are these guys being chosen to be in your lives if they're just going to sit around, eat up all your food, lay on your couch, play video games all day, get high and drink with their boys while you at work? You know what I'm saying? You going to work, but your man is at home with his boys. Homeboys come over, they smoking, drinking, playing video games, and eating up all your kids' food, snacks and stuff. I mean, it is what it is. You see it all the time, right? So, yeah, this is just it's one of the videos, man, that lets you know this is what was going on in 1986, and this is the mindset of the women now because of their grandmothers, their mothers, and their grandmothers. Because, like I said, these kids now, that was born back then are in their 30s, and their mothers are in their 50s, right? And they have kids now. So I mean, it's a repeating cycle, man. It's bad. We need to cut it. We need to find a way to break that cycle. And this is what's going on. So y'all tell me what y'all think about it, man. Like I said, it's crazy that these women have that mentality to where they don't need a man. They rather be by themselves, And like I said, it's that mindset, like this one lady said in here, she don't see the value of a man, and another one saying she never had a man, she never had a father around. Why not have a kid though? Why not have a kid? I never had my father. For whatever reason, her father wasn't in her life. And that's why, as men, we need to do our best to stay in our kids' lives, man. Y'all out here reproducing, stay in your kids' lives. Even if you and the mother aren't together, if y'all aren't on good terms, y'all can at least be civil, be mature enough to be civil for the sake of your kids, right? Kids ain't got nothing to do with you and the relationship that you and the mother have, right? You know what I mean? Y'all can still be mature. I would think you would be mature enough for your kids that you guys can be civil towards one another, just so your kids can have a better life, a better understanding. But a lot of people, man, they're getting their feelings once they break up. Either the man don't want nothing to do with the woman, or the woman don't want nothing to do with the man, and then the kid suffers. Once you have a child, the child is bigger than you. It's bigger than yourself now. You have somebody else that you just brought into this world that you got to take care of. But just because you are able to have a child, it really don't make you a parent. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't have the mindset. They don't have that maturity level. As the old saying go, any fool with a penis any fool with a penis can make a baby. You know what I'm saying? Don't make you a dad, don't make you a father just because you can produce a child. So, we got to do better. We got to do better. So try to stay in our kids' lives, man. And mothers need to start getting out of your feelings and allow that man to be in his kid's life. The ones that choose to be, the fathers that choose to be in their kids' lives, y'all mothers need to start letting them. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it goes both ways in this. You got guys who don't want to be in the kids' lives. You got mothers who don't want the fathers to be in the kids' lives. You never should have had kids in the first place. If y'all feel that way, you know what I'm saying? If everything is you, and you can't give back to your child, why have a child? But y'all go ahead and drop some comments down below. Tell me what you think of this video. Go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, if you're new to the channel. Thanks for watching. Y'all, please be good to yourself. By all means, let's be good to one another. And yeah, man, y'all gotta do better, man, for these kids. Kids growing up in a state of disarray, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all have a good one. I'll holler at you later. Peace out.